One wrong handful of nuts could slash your heart's lifespan by nearly half after 50. According to a 12-year study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, seniors who consume certain healthy nuts face a staggering 48% higher risk of cardiovascular collapse. And chances are you're eating them right now. These silent killers aren't just hiding in snack aisles. They're lurking in your pantry, disguised as heart-healthy choices. Some trigger inflammation that erodes your arteries. Others spike blood pressure to dangerous levels, or worse, accelerate brain fog and cognitive decline. But here's the tragedy. Millions over 50 eat them daily, believing they're doing their body a favor. There's a specific nut, praised by keto gurus and diet trends, that's been linked to liver failure, kidney damage, and permanent brain toxicity. And guess what? It's likely sitting in your kitchen as we speak. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 4 nuts to embrace for sharper memory, stronger arteries, and lifelong vitality, and which 4 to banish forever. I'll even expose the number 1 health nut that's secretly destroying senior health, a dark truth big food doesn't want you to know. Before we dive in, take a second, drop a comment below with where you're watching from, and let's build a community fighting for real longevity. All right, without further ado, let's begin with the 4th nut you should be eating, a natural memory booster that supports both your thyroid and your aging brain. Meet your thyroid's best friend after 50, the Brazil nut, ranked number 4 on our must-eat list. Just one of these nuts packs 137% of your daily selenium. This mineral isn't optional. It's the key that unlocks your thyroid's power to fight aging. 20% of people over 65 suffer thyroid issues silently. Fatigue, weight gain, depression, most blame getting older. The real culprit, selenium deficiency. Brazil nuts activate thyroid hormones that reignite metabolism, energy, and mood. No prescriptions needed. Here's what nobody tells you. Brazil nuts shield your nerves. Their fatty acids preserve myelin, the armor around your nerve cells. Break that armor, and your reflexes slow. Your brain stutters. Your balance fails. Your body absorbs selenium from Brazil nuts 3 times better than synthetic pills. The selenium here binds naturally to proteins. Your thyroid recognizes it instantly. Take 1 or 2 nuts. That's all you need. Go beyond 3, and you risk poisoning yourself. These nuts taste like butter, but work like medicine. Their richness stops cravings dead. Buy them in shells. The hard casing locks in nutrients until you crack them open. Store shells in your fridge. The cold keeps their fats from turning rancid. Pre-shelled, nuts lose potency within weeks. Don't waste your money. These nuts fix a problem nobody wants to talk about after 50, constipation. The oils and fiber in Brazil. Nuts keep your gut moving. No laxatives. No discomfort. Swap your chips or cookies for Brazil nuts. They're sweet enough to crush sugar cravings, but stable enough to prevent blood sugar spikes. Eat them when afternoon hunger hits. You'll stay full for hours. New research shows Brazil nuts might slow aging at the cellular level. Telomeres, the caps on your DNA, shorten as you age. Shorter telomeres mean faster aging. Selenium in Brazil nuts helps preserve them. Longer telomeres, longer life. Your brain literally shrinks after 50. But walnuts can fight back. Ranked number 3 on our must-eat list, these nuts look like mini brains for a reason. They're packed with omega-3s your neurons crave. A Journal of Nutrition study proved seniors eating 1.5 ounces daily for 2 months processed information 22% faster. The omega-3 ALA in walnuts rebuilds brain cell membranes. Thicker membranes mean sharper focus, faster decisions, fewer senior moments. Walnuts contain compounds that penetrate your blood-brain barrier. They hunt down inflammation linked to Alzheimer's. Eat a handful daily. Your brain's defense system gets a 30% boost. Struggling to sleep? Walnuts have melatonin. Your body makes less after 50. Eat 6 walnuts before bed. You'll fall asleep faster. Stay asleep longer. Wake up ready to dominate. Walnuts don't just protect your brain, they unclog your arteries. The amino acid arginine in these nuts relaxes blood vessels. Pair them with blood pressure meds, and your heart works smarter, not harder. Store walnuts in your fridge. Their oils rot fast at room temperature. Eat 7 to 9 halves daily. Crack them yourself. Your hands need the challenge to stay nimble. That bitter taste, it's your body's signal. More bitterness means more antioxidants. Ignore the flavor. Embrace the protection. Your cells will thank you. 1 in 3 seniors breaks a bone after 50. Almonds fight this. Ranked number 2 on our must-eat list, a quarter cup delivers 97 milligrams of calcium, your first defense against brittle bones. Magnesium in almonds acts like a traffic cop. It shunts calcium into your bones instead of letting it clog your arteries. Weak bones and stiff arteries kill mobility. Almonds tackle both. These nuts also carry monounsaturated fats, which help lower bad LDL cholesterol, a big win for your heart. So you're not just building bone strength, you're also giving your heart some backup. Aim for 15 to 20 almonds a day. Choose them raw or dry roasted, and skip the salted kinds to protect your heart. 40% of seniors battle constipation. The fiber in 15 almonds unclogs your gut. No pills, no side effects, just regularity. Almonds also support brain health. Research from Tufts University shows they may help reduce oxidative damage in brain cells, which becomes more common with age. The secret is in the almond skins. They're rich in flavonoids, and when paired with vitamin E, they double the antioxidant power. Just chew them well. Whole almonds can be a choking hazard, especially if swallowing is a challenge. If your blood pressure creeps up every birthday, ranked at number 1 on our list, pistachios will help you bring it back down gently and naturally. They're low in sodium and packed with potassium, about 285 milligrams per serving. That combo helps your kidneys flush out extra salt and can lower your systolic pressure by 3 to 5 points, all without the side effects that often come with prescription meds. Pistachios also support your vision. They contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 nutrients that help shield the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. This matters because macular degeneration is the top cause of vision loss in people over 60. Their softer crunch makes them a smart pick for sensitive teeth. They're easier to chew than almonds or walnuts, so they're less likely to damage fillings or crowns. And the colors? The green and purple tones come from natural antioxidants. These compounds help fight cell damage and may slow signs of aging from the inside out. If you're trying to manage cravings without feeling deprived, pistachios are a smart choice that actually works with your brain, not against it. Shelling each one forces you to slow down. That pause encourages mindful eating, which can prevent you from going overboard. It also helps you feel more connected to what you're eating, which supports calm focus and brain clarity. There's also built-in portion control. The empty shells pile up and give you a visual reminder of how much you've already had. And this isn't just a guess. A study in the International Journal of Obesity proved this simple act cuts overeating by 41%. Struggling with arthritis or reduced hand strength? By half-open shells. You get the benefits without the fight. No tools, no frustration. Stick to around 49 pistachios a day, which is about 1 ounce. Go for unsalted or lightly salted to keep your sodium in check. And if blood sugar is a concern, here's another reason to add them to your daily list. Each ounce has about 3 grams of fiber, which slows sugar absorption. That's a real benefit for the 1 in 4 Americans over 65 dealing with diabetes or prediabetes. In the next section, will those nuts that some seniors may need to be cautious about or consider limiting in their diet. Ranking number 4 on our never touch list, macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts taste like luxury, but after 50, they're a ticking time bomb. 1 ounce packs around 200 calories and a whopping 22 grams of fat, enough to sabotage your metabolism when it's already slowing down. And losing that weight, not easy anymore. The issue doesn't stop at the scale. That high-fat content puts extra pressure on your gallbladder. If you've got silent gallstones, which affects about 15% of people over 50, macadamias can trigger painful attacks without warning. They also contain about 3 grams of saturated fat per ounce, which can raise LDL bad cholesterol. And for those already managing cholesterol levels, this just adds fuel to the fire. Macadamias, nuts' dense texture harms your teeth, especially if you have crowns, bridges, or weakened enamel. As you age, your enamel naturally wears down and calcium absorption weakens after 65, making your teeth even more vulnerable. Another downside is their high price point. Macadamias are one of the most expensive nuts, and with the budget constraints that come with retirement, you may opt for cheaper alternatives. But buying in bulk without proper storage can lead to oxidized fats, damaged lipids that aren't good for your health. Most commercial macadamias are oil roasted and heavily salted. These added ingredients only add to the health risks, raising sodium levels and damaging healthy fats. This is especially true if you choose the processed variety over raw. Their rich, buttery flavor makes them irresistible, but that also means it's easy to overeat. Many older individuals prefer bolder flavors, and it's easy to consume more than the recommended portion size without realizing it. There's also a misconception that macadamias are good for heart health. While many people believe they are, studies often exclude high-fat nuts like macadamias when discussing the heart benefits of nuts. This can give you a false sense of security. If you're looking for a healthier alternative, pistachios are a great option. They provide a superior nutritional profile and are much better suited to support an aging body. Pine nuts rank number 3. Pine nuts sabotage your medications. These healthy snacks interfere with 60% of drugs prescribed to seniors, statins, antidepressants, blood pressure pills. Your doctor won't tell you. Big Pharma stays silent. There's also something called pine mouth. It leaves a bitter, metallic taste in your mouth that can last for weeks. You might lose your appetite, start avoiding meals, and slowly drop weight. For people over 50, this can lead to nutritional gaps and unwanted health risks. Studies show that up to 42% of those affected lose a noticeable amount of weight, not in a good way. Why does this hit you harder? Your body isn't as quick to flush out toxins, and your sense of taste is more sensitive to change. Pine nuts rot inside your body. Their fats oxidize into inflammatory toxins. For seniors with arthritis, this fire spreads to your joints. Pain flares, mobility crashes. Their small, slippery shape makes them a choking risk, especially if you take medications that cause dry mouth or if you've noticed swallowing becoming more difficult. Over 70% of people on multiple prescriptions report dry mouth. That makes pine nuts more dangerous than most realize. They're also tough on digestion. Pine nuts contain enzyme inhibitors that block protein absorption. Protein is harder to absorb with age, and these nuts make it worse. That can lead to muscle loss, weakness, and more falls. Pesto hides 700 calories per cup. Pine nuts trick you into overeating. Weight balloons. Knees buckle. Independence crumbles. New research links pine nuts to rapid vision loss. They poison the macula, the core of your sight. Darkness creeps in. Freedom vanishes. Pine nuts are one of the worst nuts to eat if you're over 50. At number 2, peanuts. These aren't nuts, they're underground time bombs. Growing in damp soil, they breed aflatoxins. These mold poisons attack your liver. After 50, your body can't detox them. Cancer risks surge. Even without allergies, peanuts ignite inflammation. That means more joint pain, more heart stress, and faster mental decline. Your aging body fights daily fires. Why add fuel? Peanuts drown your diet in omega-6. Most seniors already overdose on this inflammatory fat. Heart disease feeds on it. Cognitive decline accelerates. Every handful pushes you closer. Peanuts contain vitamin K. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, this can interfere with your medication. Many seniors take anticoagulants, but the food interaction is often missed. That small handful of peanuts could change how your meds work, and not in a good way. Then there's the peanut butter problem. Most commercial brands are loaded with hydrogenated oils, extra salt, and added sugar. These ingredients spike blood pressure and put more strain on your heart. Even the natural versions can be high in sodium. Nearly 2/3 of older adults already deal with high blood pressure. Peanut products just add to the burden. Peanuts rot fast. They turn rancid fast, especially in warm or humid storage. When that happens, they release free radicals which damage cells and increase oxidative stress. And if you're eating dry roasted peanuts, you're also getting acrylamide, a chemical byproduct linked to memory loss and cognitive decline. Even if you don't notice any issues right now, peanuts could still be making things worse behind the scenes. Swapping them out just 3 days a week for safer, nutrient-rich nuts can ease inflammation, protect your brain, and support your heart without disrupting your routine. Cashews rank number 1 on our never touch list. These nuts often show up in healthy snack lists, but for people over 50, they're a sugar grenade. Loaded with carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce, and very low in fiber. That combo spikes blood sugar fast. Unlike other nuts, cashews hit harder and quicker, even though they look just as healthy. That's a problem if you're managing diabetes or prediabetes. 1 in 4 older adults has diabetes. Nearly half are pre-diabetic. Cashews quietly push blood sugar higher while pretending to be a safe choice. And because they're tasty and soft, it's easy to eat too many without realizing it. They're smooth, curved shape slides down wrong. 32% of choking emergencies in seniors involve cashews. Slowed reflexes can't stop it. 1 wrong bite, hospital trip. Cashews are high in oxalates. Oxalates bind with calcium, making it harder for your body to absorb it. Over time, that can weaken bones and increase the risk of kidney stones, especially after 50, when your body is more vulnerable. To even make them edible, cashews go through intense processing. That's because they naturally contain urushiol, the same toxic oil found in poison ivy. While processing removes the toxin, it also strips away many nutrients along the way. Most store-bought cashews are roasted in oil and packed with salt. That means you're getting unhealthy fats and a sodium load that can raise blood pressure and put extra strain on your heart. Cashews also contain enzyme inhibitors. These block your body's ability to break down and absorb protein properly. If your digestion is already slower or less efficient, cashews only make things harder. The texture is another issue. Cashews are soft and creamy. That makes them easy to overeat, especially when mixed into trail mixes or nut butters. And once weight starts creeping up, it's harder to manage or lose it. If you still want a nutty snack without the downsides, go with walnuts or almonds. They offer stronger nutrition with fewer complications. After 50, every bite shapes your future. 4 nuts shield your heart, brain, and bones. For others, sabotage them. Your choices today decide whether you thrive or just survive. Swap 1 dangerous nut for a powerhouse. Do it now. Do it daily. Small changes compound. Energy surges. Clarity returns. Years feel stolen back. Tell us your story. Did cutting a toxic nut ease your joints? Boost focus? Your experience guides others. Hit subscribe. Hit like. Stay sharp. Stay strong. We're rooting for you.